Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. My ears are so muffled. Okay. Oh, it's 6 o'clock. I knew it would be 6 o'clock that I would come on. Oh, good evening. How is everyone out there? I'm going to use the Kawaii Tarot. Excuse me. I'm going to use the Kawaii Tarot because of the signs I've received. And it's Hello Kitty that's been giving me the signs. And I came in and I saw this little Hello Kitty card. It's like, okay. So I pulled out the Kawaii Tarot. I'm so sorry, my ears are so blocked. Oh, it's like pressure when you just want to... And this was laying on top, so I thought we'll bring those as well. And I smiled because I found the Lover's Oracle that was lost. So they were all on top of each other and I pulled them out. Like that. Okay. Like that. Hopefully you'll pardon my sniffles. I don't want to focus too much and like realised that I was kind of saying some things that your words are powerful regarding like the weather conditions, like the temperature, and it was like, okay, I've got to stop saying that. And the same with like my sniffles. I don't really want to talk about that. Anyway, I'm lovely and warm. Let's see what wants to come out of this deck. Okay, we have the High Priestess and she's upright. Then we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. The Eight of Wands in reverse. And the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Bottom of the deck, Magician, number 1. The energy of taking care of oneself. Look, sweet days ahead. That's the Magician. Hi, Carol. Sunday. Hello, Sunday. Or does that kind of sound like hello, someday? You know when we say, well, someday, when I blah, 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 I can then do blah, blah, blah. What happens when that someday comes? Hi, my dear. Hi, darling. Oh, my goodness. I so wanted to tell you just such a cheesy joke that I've been saying at work, but I'm quite amazed, actually, at how many people didn't know the answer. It's like, what do you call a deer with no eyes? Hi, Patty. How are you doing? Anyway, no idea. I then, for some reason, said to them, no, you need to go and tell 10 people that. We will throw a party. We will throw a party. Good, and yourself? I'm very well, thank you. Well, I am very well, thank you. I'm really trying to pick myself up on any kind of negative thoughts. So I have to kind of give you like an example, don't I? So I realised that I've been saying like, it's bloody freezing, it's bloody cold, like, and it's like, stop saying that. And I've picked myself up, it's like, stop saying, like focusing on how cold it is. It's more about appreciating the warmth. Should we say that? And then like just a statement of, I'm really congested. It's like, get that out, regardless of whether or not my nasal passage is blocked up and I've got a bit of a cough and the sniffles. It's like, let's not make any mention of that. There's the example. What do you call a deer with no eyes? With no eyes? Yes, that was the joke. What do you call a deer with no eyes? No idea. So I feel drawn to use the Kawaii Tarot because I keep seeing Hello Kitty. And Emily has a Hello Kitty bag, like a fabric bag. A tote bag, I think they're called. Ha ha. You've got to now tell 10 people that. I don't know why I'm telling people that, but like only a couple of people have kind of known the answer. So I thought it was just a classic cracker joke. We got the Magician. So I'm using the Kawaii Tarot. Let me get back to this. Because Emily has this bag, but Tia, my cat, has been like laying on this bag, and I thought, oh, Emily's not going to be too happy, you know. But yesterday she started to like kind of kick the shit out of the bag. Bunny kick, that's what I feel it is, anyway. And so I paid attention. I thought, well, what's Hello Kitty done? And Hello Kitty being cute, kawaii. And I thought, I rarely use these cards, but sometimes they have like really good like meanings, if I can pronounce the words anyway, in this book. Looks like a kid's book, but it's got some good meanings in it. So then I came in here, I've chosen all the cards, and I did look at these cards and then kind of thought, no, I'm not going to use them. And then I came in here and I found a Christmas card with Hello Kitty on it. It's like, okay, I'm going to use them. So then I pulled them out, and on top of them was the postcards from Ladybird, and on top of that was the Lover's Oracle that I said the other day I didn't know where they were. So really, I found these by being drawn to the Kawaii Tarot. And we have the High Priestess. Let me show you the pictures. And then we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. And then the Eight of Wands in reverse. And the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. And I felt the energy of making sure that we're taking care of our own needs, so we're looking after ourselves. And at the bottom of the deck was a Magician. And then that's the same as what's on the front of the book. Before we read these, let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. That kind of fun. I'm itching. Getting ready to receive, so that then we can just give. Got my hot water bottle on my lap. Lovely and cosy. Put my slippers on the radiator before I put them on. My boots were quite cold. Slippers are nice and warm. We're going to, and then before I came on, when I filled my hot water bottle up, my ears just started to ring. They haven't cleared just yet. Okay, we have about an hour because I've got the chicken in the oven. The ambush. Well, I was going to just take note of that. There's 100 cards here. Yeah. They're postcards. I thought, let's have a look at the picture before we read these cards. Or maybe we could put a picture for each card. We can do that. That's, what card was that? This one? The High Priestess. Oh, okay. My kind of fun. 1A, play with us. The Ladybird Keywords Reading Scheme. I love doing readings. I was going to read the meaning of it, but would you like to play cowboy and Indians? I saw a gentleman the other day, an old gentleman, and he came into our store, and I swear it was Woody. Like, he had the hat on and the same scarf as Woody from Toy Story. Okay. Right, what am I drawn to here? My goodness, that writing's quite small. I was taken to like the yellow of the moon here and the wigwam. We're going to the High Priestess. I'm sure I can read this. The High Priestess intuition. Shit me. I'm not sure I can. I thought this was a good idea. I think the eyesight's just blurry. Intuition, that's all I can read from that one. And King Alfred the Great. Well, that just really suggests that, look, keywords reading scheme, the High Priestess, tap into your intuition, play with us, because we like to play with the cards and spirit. A lot of fun. And then we've got, like, the king here. King Alfred the Great, the king who wants to be great. Tap into your intuition. Why is the Queen of Wands in reverse? Let's see if I can read the meaning of this one. It's like my hearing's gone. My eyesight's blurry. Help me. Okay. Pentacles. Oh, I said that was, sorry, I said that was Ten of Pentacles. It's not, it's Ten of Wands in reverse. That's quite a good sign. Well, I'm hoping it is anyway. Let's have a look. Okay, don't frown. The Queen of Wands in reverse. Coldness. I spoke about that, didn't I? Not focusing on that aspect. Aggression and demands. Reverse, the Queen of Wands can be stubborn and bossy. A natural leader, she may border on, what does that word say? Tyrannical when she is feeling out of balance, as the reverse position indicates. While the Queen of Wands card can represent any gender or person, or any gender of person, I feel this is like, well, High Priestess, tap into your High Priestess energy, Divine Feminine. This isn't a Divine Feminine, this is a bossy, a tyrant. I think that's tyrannical. I did say the words in here were like, well, challenging. Oh my goodness. Can we carry on? I think that's it. What's the Eight of Wands? We've got to pick up the pace of this. That's okay, we can do that. This writing's extremely small. The Eight of Wands in reverse. We're getting a general idea of the reading here. High Priestess, tap into... There's a negative energy here. The Eight of Wands. Pacing yourself. Delay and being overly busy. Remember, the Eight of Wands, did I call it the Eight of Swords? It is the Eight of Wands. Can suggest that you are feeling overwhelmed. There may be too much going on, or perhaps you have not, perhaps you have put too much on your plate. Got chicken dinner. Anyway. Okay, we'll stop there. 10 of Wands. It's like I would just see what I need to see. Struggle. 10 of Wands reverse. Struggle. Avoidance. Lack of vision. Yeah. The 10 of Wands reversed may appear when you have been struggling because you don't remember or can no longer relate to why you said yes to these commitments. Your days feel full, but your days feel full but anxious and unfulfilling. This card reverse can suggest that you seek outside help and do your best to refocus your energy towards a singular purpose. Okay, Magician, and then we shall, that's a lot to read, but if I can read it, I will read it. The Magician, spark, concentration and power. The Magician is the spark of a new what? Idea, and the power to manifest a new vision. This card is the archetype of active achievement, going after what you want with great focus. It is about making higher use of your unbounded spiritual and emotional power. I read that a lot quicker, didn't I? Yes. Okay. Right then. I'm going to put these away. Although I've been left with these cards. We can have a look at these cards. Don't have to do any reading. The Flicker Dick. Right, guys. Hello, Spotted Pony. That was a bit slow, wasn't it? I feel like my nose is where I've been blowing my nose. Look. You'll have to excuse the sniffles. How is everybody? Hello, beautiful souls. All I can say is sending love. Yes. That's all I can say is sending love. We have shopping with mother. Oh, shopping. It's time of year to do your shopping, isn't it? Christmas shopping. Walking across the zebra crossing. But then we've got the gingerbread boy. He's trying to escape. People at work in a hotel. So it looks like while the kids are out shopping, this gingerbread man wants to escape, feels like, to a hotel, But then we've got the customs officer. He wants to see everything that you got in there, in your suitcase, or in your bag. But you've got some letters. And then we've got Pets by George Cansdale. I felt the energy of like the kids. This is maybe the kids shopping with the mother. Get them a pet. Are they lonely then? That's what I feel. Okay. Excuse me. 21 minutes, 11 seconds, which will be like 9:11, wouldn't it? Emergency, paging Dr. Beat. Final thoughts on this matter. Let's, my final thoughts on that matter. Are you going to go into there? Is that we're going to hand it over to the divine. To divine intelligence, which knows exactly what's going on, what to do, what's the next best step. They know how to keep you warm. They're interesting because I've got some Baileys, because like the heat of the whiskey, let's say, that really does, it's nice. But I feel like if you went, that's got to be like more than a double, maybe, might be. But I was more interested in like the glass, because I felt silly putting it in a long glass. So my daughter's like accumulated these 4 little glasses, Ben 10 Alien Force, and I noticed they all had different characters, aliens. And I chose this one, who looked like the devil. Cheers, guys. Christmas drink. The Lover's Oracle. Let's look at the picture. Love has no limits and has no regrets. I was taken to the song No Regrets, 'cause they don't work. Within you, I love myself. That's quite nice. Within you, I lose myself. Without you, I find myself. Then I strive to be lost again. So within you, I lose myself. Without you, I find myself. Then I strive to be lost again. Why are the phrases goodbye, I'm sorry, and I love you so easy to pronounce, yet so hard to say? Good evening, Moon Cookie. Cheers, darling. Cheers, Lucy. Cheers to the Channel of Love. Happy Sunday, I mean. What is going on in that picture? If I hold it up there, I feel like I can maybe... I feel like there's some, like... Can you see the knights in shining armours? And then there's, like, the sword coming up. And then, like, dragons that they're slaying in the background. I feel that this is a knight here, his helmet's here. And then you've got another one here who's looking sideways. And taken to like this energy down here. And then like these dragons here. A sword. What does the card say? Love is like a rosebud. It may reach full blossom, or it might die softly. Where there is love, there is life. You make me feel brand new. God blessed me with you. Okay, let's go to the ancient Italian tarot. Let's get into this reading. Okay, death. That's kind of like leaving everything. It's all fallen away now. But behind you, well, beside you, is like a, what's it called? It's a palette, a paint palette. Okay. So now what? Because I felt the energy of, not you've got to grow some skin, but, well, you're just all bones here, aren't you? Rebirth. But then you've got your armour on, so we can't really see, but you're showing your face. That's the Knight of Swords. And then we have the Empress. So definitely the energy of here of, well, it's like you couldn't face her whilst you were losing everything. But now it's like you're prepared to paint a different picture. Okay. Just look how she's being kept nice and warm. Although I do feel as if like, I felt the energy of it's not really Divine's job to keep you warm. This masculine wants to keep you warm, safe. Make you feel safe and sound. So the swords are up, but that's the Divine that's keeping. But I feel like he's actually going to like, not crown you, but robe you. And then the Ten of Pentacles. Everything you want. I felt that it was the Ten of Pentacles that I kept saying in the Kawaii Tarot, that it's in reverse, and it wasn't. They just looked like the Pentacles. So it's kind of like after all this struggle, it says that your life may be, your days may be full, but they're full of like anxiety and unfulfillment. So now that that's all been left behind, it's time to go after your Ten of Pentacles, your legacy, your rightful Divine inheritance. Bottom of the deck, very nice. It looks like the Lovers, but it's a Sun card, the most happiest card in the deck, most positive card in the deck. Okay, let's get, we're going to the Oracle now. Affirmators. So I feel the energy of that someday is someday is like any day, every day. Just one card. That feels quite thick. Clarity. Oh, we've got two cards. Okay, clarity. Stopping to listen to my inner self, I can easily separate my intuition from my mental chatter. The clarity of my intuition is a sweet, simple fruit that tastes familiar, and the mental chatter is a confusing, bitter rind that I shall peel off and chuck into the garbage or compost heap if your mental chatter happens to be organic. Okay. You've been given a bonus card, and it's the card of patience. Congratulations. You've been granted more patience. You may start using it right away or much, much later. Waiting a long time is a sort of option now afforded to you by greater patience. Can you believe it? Look at this. You're still reading and you haven't started getting annoyed yet. Imagine how this patience will transform your life. Imagine how easy it will be to go to the post office or listen to one of my readings that's rather slow paced today. Have patience to be able to sit and listen. Anyway, it's been afforded to you. Patience. Patience whilst you go through this transformation. So that your patience will pay off. Bottom of the deck. Spontaneity. Do you like spontaneous adventures of the highest caliber? The only acceptable answer to this question is yes. So buckle up, Charlie. You're about to take a wild ride through the unexplored, unconventional, and what does that say? The underrated. You're about to learn that yes is a magic word with the power to unlock new dimensions in space-time and after-hours hangouts. Yes will lead you to experiences you didn't think possible and teach you that lifelong friendships are sometimes lurking just behind a karaoke singer's mullet. Hashtag, there's a pretty good chance your name is not Charlie. Right, okay. What else do we have here? Archangel Oracle cards. I think I just read from the cards rather than reading from the book. First deck of cards I ever purchased to do with like spirituality. Beloved one, Archangel Chamuel, I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. That's what really encouraged me to come onto YouTube and to learn how to read tarot, because when I was using these cards, all the messages that kept coming out was, beloved one, I'm helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. And the messages were very beautiful alone. Hello from heaven. Archangel Azrael, your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. So you're being helped with your spiritual soulmate relationship. You have a hello from heaven, your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. And then comes the prosperity, the Ten of Pentacles here. Archangel Ariel, your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. Comfort. Archangel Azrael, I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. Beautiful messages, aren't they? Okay, let's go to the Teachings of Abraham, Wellbeing cards. Half the deck stuck in the box. Okay. The main event isn't the destination, it's my joyous journey. You did not come forth seeking assignments to complete. You came forth for reason to flow and to love and to enjoy life. Even though you will return home at the end of any vacation, the idea of your holiday is not to complete it as quickly as possible so that you can check it off of your list. The idea of your vacation and of this life experience is to have a joyous experience. Here to have fun. Let's go to the power of love. Activation cards. Should we have a look and see what we're activating? Discernment and another card. You are developing the skill to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusions. Belly's rumbling. It's not quite time just yet. Patience. Discernment. One of the hardest lessons to grasp while living in this physical dimension is the art of discernment. Life is a series of choices, and you always want to make the right one for your soul's evolution. Discernment is not judgment. Discernment is living your life with a recognition of what is in alignment with your unique path. When you are centered in your being and aware of your own power, you are able to see the love and truth in everything and everyone. Intuition is the language of your soul, so it is important that you understand how your soul speaks to you. And the best ways for you to do so is to listen. When you utilize discernment in your daily life, choices become easier, and manifesting the best possible outcome doesn't seem like a matter of chance. The wonderful Shakespeare, how do I say that word? Adage, it's not that though, I don't think. Anyway, the words of Shakespeare, to thine own self be true, encapsulates discernment perfectly. Remember, what seems important to you may not be to someone else. So when you use discernment, understand that it is for your own benefit and growth, and what is beneficial to you on your path in self-acceptance, ripples outwards to those around you. When you know yourself, love yourself, and honour who you are, you become aligned with your divine self. And when this happens, you attract only good into your life. Eyesight went a bit blurry then. What's the next card? What does that say? Empathy. You feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. You are able to learn so much when your actions originate from a place of love, and the souls in your immediate sphere are your greatest teachers. Being able to sense how others feel and see through their eyes is a gift. When you open yourself up emotionally and become part of another person's reality and make it your own, the boundaries between the two of you seem to fade. You begin to realise that you truly are of the same energy, and that the state of separation is purely an illusion. So this goes back to the very beginning of this reading where Divine Feminine tap into your intuition. The golden rule of treat others as you would like to be treated is a mantra you should embrace. Understanding life from another perspective carries a great responsibility, for once you become aware of the emotions of another, you remain ever conscientious and are mindful not to cause them distress. That's nice. As I breathe deeply, I feel myself thrive. Journey of Love. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to read the Mother Mary deck now. But we'll give it a go. And then I'm going to get off. I've got to go and peel the potatoes. My goodness, how many cards? I'm just gulping that stuff down, okay? Sip it, Lucy. Savour the taste. I can't really taste much. I can only feel the kick, the heat. So here it is, Merry Christmas. Everybody's having fun. Burning Hero. Card number 3. You want to do these in order? Do you want to read some poetry? We'll read some poetry. Card number 3. Always feeling your love in every cell of my being. I open my soul, becoming one in your embrace. How rich the moments ahead. I savour every one, and even when apart, your love envelopes me with knowing we are complete. Together, like a new day, we are born. It's beautiful. Tell me more. Becoming. Card number 34. Take heed, my friend, for time is ticking fast. Illusion grand, in hopes this dream will last. Such memories we keep for days to come, a looking glass that only shows what's done. It would be sad to think there's nothing more, a well-worn path reflecting what's in store. God's gift was not that the days would be the same. Each dawn's first light would sing a fresh refrain of light and cloud to bathe our earth's surprise. With change afoot, to stop would be unwise. A palette rich awaits the artist's brush, creating life at one with God's soft touch. Okay, card number 43. The bride offers herself. How careful we must be close, how fragile we must feel, how sad not to be when something is real. To say approach with caution when we already know that inside there's a likeness and experience goes slow. Next card, intimacy. Card number 35. Intimacy. The others didn't have a title, and it's here, underlined. Becoming one, allowing all that is, both within and without, to blend. Like a wave meeting the shore, Every aspect of who we are is part of a grander whole, and in truth, yet greater still. To know myself is to know you, whether I look in your eyes, or touch lips, or hold hands, or bathe in the warmth of our embrace. The next card is the Void. A coming together, a blending of one, where understanding spans the space between and separation disappears to form anew. One more card. Oh my goodness, it's snowing there, Laurie. Hi, Laurie. I knew it was going to snow. I was drawn to Frank Sinatra, Let It Snow. And then I saw an advert of all snow coming down, and it was like it's going to snow. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Take care, Carol. Catch up with you soon. I've got to go. Stay warm. Love you dearly. Hi, Danny. Okay. The final card from the Journey of Love is Shakti. Card number 19. We're going to read all this message. Okay. Shakti is divine feminine fire. She is the body awakened with light. She is the divine feminine, and she is the Kundalini, the energetic force that moves through us, triggered by love, that leads to enlightenment of our body. With our Kundalini coming alive within us, we cannot remain as we once were. It is impossible. We may try to lead the same lives, but be the same in our relationships, perhaps. Doesn't say that. We may try to lead the same lives, be the same in our relationship patterns, and perhaps even behave properly, but it simply cannot be done. Soon our disguise slips and people wonder what happened to her or what has gotten into him. We are on fire with the divine, and we cannot help but misbehave. We are no longer satisfied with trying to be the good child or fearing that we are the bad child. We know ourselves instead to be the divine child. That child divine lives fully and with passionate fire, not doing things the way they are supposed to be done perhaps, but living instead from the heart. Our body may ache as we burn through old pain, and sometimes the light within may seem so bright it blinds us for the moment. But that will pass, and the misbehaving will suddenly be seen for what it is. The old rules just don't fit anymore. You don't plug a globe capable of illuminating the whole world into the bedside reading lamp without burning down the house. Best to let that light shine as it was meant to in the big arena. Shakti is making your light grow, beloved. Be prepared to shine brighter. This oracle brings you a message. You are going through energetic shifts in your subtle anatomy. Because your energy body and physical body have already begun to merge with each other, the energetic shifts will affect your physical body too. It is always wise to consult a healthcare practitioner, but at least some of your physical challenges at the moment, from aches and pains to tiredness, are due to this energetic awakening. Take responsible action as you feel is necessary, such as tending to your physical well-being with healthcare that feels supportive, but also remember to rest. Get some time in nature and nurture your body as it is spiritually awakening into greater light. Okay, the poem. I have watched you hurting and felt helpless to make life better for you. Loving you is having to make choices to let you be who you are, who you become, and all the who's yet to come. To love you is to ride the waves of your passionate embrace of life, ever mindful of the change in the wind and the occasional tempest brewing. Loving you is having to make choices, knowing it isn't my fault. I can still choose to take it personally or just be, while I listen and watch you unfold. Your heart is a beauty I will always love. It's a part of you that hasn't changed much over time. When I lie beside you and hear you breathe, when I touch your skin or caress your hair, you are timeless, and I choose loving you. That's beautiful. Hi, the pack, aka Andrew. Hi, Andrew. Okay. You know, my neighbours decorated their Christmas tree, and it's a proper Christmas tree out there. I didn't realise from our side of like the fence that was I just thought it was a bush. It's a proper big Christmas tree. I walked up a bit so I could have a look. Got lights, tinsels, baubles on it. I was like, thank you so much. What a beautiful thing to sit there and look at whilst I'm out in the garden at night time. I love being out there at night. Take my hot water bottle with me, pop it underneath my coat, and it's just lovely. And it's the time I get to spend with Jasper. We have a blanket out there, and the air is just so clear and crisp, winter air. Okay, Mother Mary, I've got the card. Our Lady of Peaceful Change. Two weeks until Christmas. Anyway. Card number 12. We're doing okay for time as well. Our Lady of Peaceful Change. Change is coming to you now, my dear child. It is a change that has been triggered by your loving prayers held deep within your heart. This change does not have to be difficult for you. Trust in me, and I shall ensure that you are supported through this change, that you are held safely and securely in my heart as you transition from one way to another. I would like you to use your energy for more worthy purposes than unnecessary worry. Trust me a little more and know that the changes you are encountering now or soon will be, or soon will, are actually the blessing of my answer to your prayers. Our Lady of Peaceful Change comes to us when change is either happening now or is on its way to us soon as an answer to a prayer. Not all change has to be difficult. Change can evoke thoughts of upheaval, uncertainty, instability, and even fear. We all have different capacity to accept change with equanimity, depending on the circumstances and situation. Sometimes it might seem very frightening indeed. At other times it might not be so frightening. It may even be considered exciting, even whilst there are moments of confusion or uncertainty. Our Mother Mary understands that sometimes change feels very challenging, and sometimes there is very good reason for this. Perhaps the sheer magnitude of the change requires a lot of emotional energy in order for us to be able to take the leap. In such situations, we might actually need a little push from life as a nudge from the Divine Mother to take the steps. These nudges will come in the form of life circumstances that urge us to loosen our grip and let life happen more freely. Sometimes it will be a gentle lull in the waves of the great ocean of life, and we relax, let go and flow. At other times we need a great big wave to overcome us in order to let go and realise that it is actually safe to flow. The fear was only about the letting go. However, the Holy Mother also knows that there are plenty of times when we worry or fear through change, and it is not necessary for us to do so at all. Our Lady of Peaceful Change comes to you now to allay any concerns you have about a change that is taking place right now or will soon come to you. She tells you that everything is going to work out for the best, and that although there might be some adjustments to make, there is nothing to be concerned about. She is taking care of all of the details, and you can relax and trust that if you need to attend to something, you will feel an inner nudge to do so. She is also letting you know that this change in circumstance or situation will actually feel much better for you. It will free you up from something that you weren't consciously aware was holding you back. She asks that you trust her and trust that as you adjust to the change, you will realise that it is the answer to a prayer. The Oracle of Our Lady of Peaceful Change brings a general piece of guidance for those who have drawn this card, which is to trust a little more. Whether you relate to the experience of change in your life as happening now, or believe that it needs to happen, she is asking you to pray in her and trust. All is happening in perfect timing, and whilst you can do all that you can, let's read the words, Lucy. And whilst you can do all that is in your power when you can, don't believe that you have to force something to be. Change happens naturally as we grow. Trust it, trust yourself, trust her. Woo! Okay, I'm going to go now and blow my nose. Okay, guys, I will catch up with you soon. Until then, take care. Much love. Hey, Sherry. Let me just say hi to Sherry before. Happy Sunday, Sherry. Timely message. Dealing with some happy... Oh, I thought you said heavy energy. Let's deal with some happy energy, Sherry. Purged all day yesterday. Had to let the tears flow. And I said at the beginning of this reading, it was like, excuse the sniffles. So I feel there was definitely some sniffling going on during that, channeling that message. For some. I'm going to go blow our noses now. Okay. Cheers, guys. Oh, got a little bit of cheers. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Okay. I love you all dearly. Okay, I'll catch up with you soon. Take care. Much love. Bye for now.